Hello friends, how are you? I hope you are learning so much from this channel. And today we are going to uh, work on our text element, or you can say we are going to work with text property in CSS. So there are many kind of properties related to text. So let's do it. So this is our index.html and this is our styles.css as we created in our previous video. So as you can see, this is index.html. I just click on it and you can see this is our page that we created yesterday, and today we are going to change it a little bit. So let me change it for now. So maybe I should remove this p tag. So shift page down because it's too much text, and then remove it also. This is class 2. Yeah, this is class 2 about text. Okay, so this is class on text. So as you can see, our style sheet is connected with our index.html. So this is our style sheet, and we are going to just remove this unnecessary p from here and come back again here. Now just click on go live, or there is another way. You can also run your files. Just click on the tab, right click, and then use reveal in file explorer. So it will tell where your file is located in your explorer. So wait a minute. Now as you can see, this is my file in this PC, local disk C, users, my name Absar Ahmad, and then desktop. On the desktop there is a folder of CSS quick code tutorials, and inside this there is my files. So just double click on the index.html. So wait for it. So as you can see, this is our CSS for beginners and advanced lecture 2, and this is CSS class 2 on text. So as you can see, this is our body, this is our style sheet. So let's do something new with text. So let me use p tag here and use some text, maybe a dummy text maybe, and then come back here, press refresh, and you can see this dummy text. Now come back here again, and inside your styles.css select your p tag. We're using the simple p, or just writing the simple p here, and then these curly braces, and then inside these curly braces our code will come. So we are going to write our code here. So the first thing I want to include in text is font family. So font and then family. So you can, as you can see, Ahmad is giving me so many options about font. You can explore on your own self, but we are going to use some very common but very popular. So font family is very common and very useful. So if you want to learn front-end development, the font family must come in handy. So this is my font family property, and inside font family there will be a lot of values you can include. So for this you can search many families of your font. So like control and then space. Yeah, this will the only option available in Visual Studio, maybe in other text editors also. When you hit control and then space, when you hold the control key and then space, it will show you a lot of suggestions about font family. So like these are the font families you can use. So let me use all of them, or let me use one of them. So let's go with Arial. So why it is giving me 3 fonts in same row is actually it is checking if Arial is not available in my PC, then use the Helvetica, and then use this is the generic font family. That means in this sans serif category, if any font is available, it will use in your document. So I'm going with just with the Helvetica here. So this is my CSS for beginners and advanced, and then just I refresh on it. You can see a little change in the text. Now if I zoom it for you, it's 175, it's 400. Now you can see if I just comment it out, the code will not run. Now if I just use the Helvetica font and press F5, now you can see a little change in the text. So there are a lot of good fonts available. So there's a way you can check fonts in your PC, a very simple and easy trick. Just open the notepad in your PC. Yeah, as you can see, I open a notepad in my PC. Just come into the format section and then click on this font tab. Okay, so just click on this font tab and wait for it. So waiting, yeah, it will tell me these kind of fonts are available in my PC. So there are a lot of fonts, so you can use all of them, one of them, whichever you want it. So there are a lot of fonts. Let me take some strange kind of font like this font, and then just grab the name from here, copy it from here, and then click OK, and then minimize it, and here just double click on it to select this value, and then just paste it here, and then come back again here and then press F5. As you can see, it changes in another font. Now the font family is very useful in some cases, so make sure you use it with knowing your audience, that which are your target audience and what are you targeting for. So make sure it in mind. So when to use Comic Sans, when to use Helvetica, when to use Arial, when to use formal kind of fonts, when to use fonts for kids, when to use fonts for girls or ladies, so when to use fonts for boys, when to use fonts for bodybuilders. So it's totally a game of and very challenging game. Like for bodybuilders, maybe it is impact kind of font. Now press F5. This kind of font in maybe in bodybuilder posters available. So it's totally up to you how you are dealing with your font family. So it is very important fact. So make sure it in mind. It is very important. So yeah, friends, and now we are going to look on font size property. So font size property is also very important, and we can also work with our Google developer tools or Mozilla Firefox developer tools, whichever you're using. I prefer Google Chrome, so this is my Google Chrome here, and then just make it 100% zoom, and it is very weird, so let's remove this with Arial one. Yeah, now come back here and then just press your right key on your mouse, or just press Ctrl Shift I as a keyboard shortcut with inspect. I want to inspect my page. So yeah, as you can see, this is my Google developer tools, and I can work with them. This is my body, this is my head, and inside the head there is a lot of things. Is title, I can change it. Yeah, so this is my body tag, and inside this body tag, this is my p tag that I want to change. Now as you can see, when I click on these tags or elements, here is the styling is showing me. So when I just click on the body tag, it is just telling me that your body is block and margin is or 8 pixels. So when I click on h1, as you can see, this h1 property telling me this is a background color, this is a white color, the text align, padding. So if I just remove this color, click on the checkbox to uncheck it, and as you can see, it is aligned through here. So let me zoom it for you, and like this. So as you can see, so this is the way of using your Google Developer Tools. Now select the element with this selector, and I want to select my p tag. Now just as you select h1, it is h1 here, and as you can select this p tag, you can see the p tag is here. Now if you want to change something in it, just click here or click here. Sorry, click here. Yeah, it is sometime. Yeah, click here. So I want to change, let's suppose I will change font size, and there are a lot of options are telling me there is x large, x small, x large, x large. I don't know what kind of weird terms are using this Google Chrome, so let me go with x large. As you can see, it is x large. Now if I change to x large, as you can see this, if I change it again, you can see it is only 100% zoom. So you can also use small here, small. Now you can see it is x small, or you can use x small also maybe. Yeah, it is not good. Yeah, as you can see, it is x small, and it is really very small text that I can't read it from here. So these kind of things will happen, and let them go on their own. Now you can use your own properties here, values here, like I want it from 100 pixels. You can see it is checking live, so it is applying your values and properties live. So it is very good in some cases. Now I want it for 18 pixels, or just hold the upper arrow key of your keyboard, up arrow key, and when I holding this key, it will tell me that it is increasing my font size. If I just press down key, it will making my text smaller. So it's totally up to me how I can adjust my stylings here. Now this is I like the 20 pixel here, but if I come back to my document or CSS, there is no font size, but when I come here, it is telling me a font size. This is because we typed here. So if I press F5 or refresh my page, as you can see, the font size is gone, and I can do it from here also. I can apply font size here, but the good way is apply it here again, like font size to 20 pixels, and then click here. Now just copy it from here, Control C, and then come here, press enter, Control V, and as you can see, this is my font size is available. So there are a lot of ways you can do it on your own, so don't worry. Now okay friends, next let's jump into the next property. I'm making these long videos because it will help you in longer period of time, because I'm also sharing some experiences of mine that I covered with very difficulty. So I want to help all of you guys, so don't worry. So next property I want to tell you is a Bleak or Italic. So you can make your text italic. So this is my h1, and inside h1 I can just come here, use the font, and then dash style. this style, yeah, style, and then just you can, as you can see, this is italic, this is normal, this is oblique, both are working same, so you can use on your own. And come here again, you can also use it here, like font, and then style, and then oblique. Come here, press F5. I think it's changed. Whoa. Actually I just target P. I don't want to target P, I want to target H1. Now how I can just moving this line, this statement up and down is with arrow keys and then holding my Alt button from a keyboard. So as you can see, it will help me a lot. So this is my font style. I want to style my H1 here. Yeah, it is correct. So this is our font style value. Our next property is font weight. Yeah, font weight. It should be in paragraph style, so you can understand it betterly. So this is font weight, and I want to make my font bold. Bold, yeah, bold. When I come here and press F5, as you can see, it changes into bold. Now you can also choose bolder here. It is making it more bolder. You can type light, L-I-G-H-T-H-E-R, lighter. It will make your font lighter. This is by default property. You can also use 100 and up to 900. Yeah, 900. This is the last and very bold property. So there are a lot of ways. They don't use any pixel here. This is the way of declaring font weight only. Okay, so just you can use font weight to 900 or 700. It is also bold. 600 maybe also bold, yeah, but 500 is not bold, but it is something a little bit thicker than 100, but it is very slight difference, so just ignore it. Now the next property is text decoration. So come back to your Visual Studio, and this is my paragraph tag. I want to insert some text decoration. I'm using TD. It is short form for text decoration. So text decoration is by default here is none. I just want to change it with underline. Yeah, underline. So just come back here and press F5. You can see this underline. Now it is not bold. Yeah, it is actually working with the font weight here. Just comment it out. See, as you can see, yeah, it is underline. You can also use our line, maybe our line. Yeah, our line. As you can see, it is our line. And you can also use, let me check, press Ctrl and space. There are a lot of ways you can use line through. Yeah, it is line through all of the text. You can use, what is this, total maybe. Oh, it is not this. This value is not correct. So we learned here in text decoration, our line, underline, line through, none. So none will do nothing. Okay, so none will do nothing. And let's take to the next level. So friends, our next property is lateral spacing. Yeah, lateral spacing. Lateral spacing. Now what will do it? Let's check it. 12 pixel. Now I'm going to press F5. Notice here I'm going to press F5. Yeah, as you can see, it is actually making text away from the alphabets of one another with a distance of 12 pixels. So they all have 12 pixels of distance of all the letters. You can also use word spacing with word spacing. Maybe it is correct or not. Let's check it. Yeah, now 12 pixels of words are taking the difference here from one word to another word. Yeah, So this is word spacing is, you can use both of them, yeah, by just using letter spacing and word spacing, both of them at the same time. As you can see, 12 pixel for each word and 12 pixel from their words. So in some cases you can also use these kind of letter spacing, word spacing. One more thing is line height. Line height is of, let's suppose 30 pixels. Refresh here, you can see the line is 30 pixels height. You can also increase it, or you can also work with live by Google Developer Tools, Ctrl+Shift+I, and then inside the elements, just select the p tag, select the element style or line height. Yeah, just you can also increase the size. As you can see, the lines are now 65 pixels. Yeah, this line has 65 pixels between these spaces. You can see the text. Yeah, it is quite strange. Okay, so this is our line height. Sorry for my bad ugly voice. Actually I have very little pain in my throat, so don't worry about it, just focus on your studies. Yeah friends, our last but very amazing property in CSS is text shadow. So just write text shadow here, text shadow. Yeah, text shadow. So there are x coordinates, y coordinates. Then the next property is blur maybe, and then color. So just we are going to look all of them step one by one. So just come here, use on like this 10 pixels, and then 20 pixels, and then blur of 5 pixels, then color of maybe GREY or gray. Yeah, gray. Come here again and press F5. As you can see, the shadow of your text is appearing, but it is looking very weird. So let me adjust here with live view. So come back here with the P. This is my text shadow. So just decrease this here. You can see the changing in the document. So yeah, here 5 pixels, then decrease it something like this, then increase it to 7 pixels. Yeah, and change its color to some darker one. Yeah, as you can see, this is our text shadow is applied, and this little text shadow making our text looking great and luxurious. Yeah, so these are the ways you can check online about text styling and working with text in CSS. And don't ever look one tutorial and practice. Just go one and then go with another, and then you read some useful blogs and books, so it will help you to gain more knowledge and to work hard. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any trouble, just you can also comment in the comment box, or you can text me on WhatsApp or Telegram or whatever you're using. So I will give you the number in the description. So don't be afraid to talk to me. I will help you a lot. So you are my friend, so don't worry about anything. Thanks and bye bye.